One time I was in like second grade or something like that, but this guy came in. He was a storyteller, right? This old cat with this big beard, and he had this backpack on and this walking stick, and he had all these cool things in his backpack, and he came into the classroom and he sat down, and he was telling all these crazy stories about he went over to Africa and was like watching these zebras, and and he was doing all these crazy things.
Zebras.
I'm serious, this dude.
Yo, check out these zebras.
Yeah, and he was just telling these crazy stories, and I remember sitting there and I'm like, when I grow up, I want to be a storyteller. I want to live a life that's so crazy that I can like tell stories, and I was like, and I've always held on to that, and I was like, well, what does a storyteller need? A storyteller needs a cool name. And that's where, throughout a whole bunch of series of events, I created this identity. And through traumas and things, like when you grow up in trauma, you have a split in your up in your brain, like your brain splits off and creates these alter egos and these multiple personalities to protect itself. So Blair Phillips died a long time ago.
Okay.
And that's when Mr.NoGimmicK and Sir Epic was born. And now it's two names because I got multiple personalities. And that's where y'all, when I moved to Meadville in 2011, a lot of you guys met Epic.
Yep.
And that's where that came from.
Yep.
Yep.
Down at John Campbell, Luke Campbell's house, right down the street.
Yeah.
Partying
exactly.
it up.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you how I met those guys. I think I was hanging out with one of the homies. Man, I couldn't tell you. Actually, I think I was just walking by one day, and I seen there was a party going on there. I think I just walked in and just started partying. I think I just walked in. There was beer pong, and I started playing. And next thing you know,
rapping and stuff.
Yeah,
you started rapping. And I'm like, who's that guy? They're like, they call him Epic. I'm like, yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I know I was always intoxicated on something for a very long time. Just doing whatever, whenever, just looking for the next thing that was popping.
A lot of us are doing big. No, I'm not going to say big things, but it's big things to us. You know what I mean? So it is big things. Man.
Right.
A lot of the people that are doing big things now came from that, though.
Bro, facts.
It's like the people that were like the most down and out, or like the most like people that are moving up. And that's
man.
That's a weird cycle.
And we're loud about it too, because we want to be seen. Like I want everybody to know how good I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm doing something with my life, and you're gonna know it. You know what I mean? Like, because when I was doing bad and I was on the record, y'all wanted to talk about that anyway. When I was getting booked back in jail, y'all wanted to talk about that. So y'all gonna talk about how I'm whooping ass and taking names in life now. You know what I mean? Give you something to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, y'all wanted to be loud when I was being reckless. Now that I'm doing good, now get loud. What's up?
Turn up!
Turn up! You know what I mean? Like, it's a party up in here. Ain't no doubt.
Oh, man, dude.
Like, let's get hyped.